Welcome, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Okay. Hey honey, can you turn this off please? Or is she watching it? Jashayla. Is she watching this?
No.
Then please shut it off, thank you. Okay. Starting with the orange selenite. Okay, starting with the orange selenite, all of you looking for money answers who picked this one, I'm going to start this one. Next is the Celesite and then the regular colored selenite. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to be taking 3 cards. We have the planet, signs, and houses, but those we're going to do last to see what action you should take. We're going to start with these 3 tarot cards. They represent what you want, what's standing in your way, and the next action to take, which is going to be where these cards come into play, okay? All right, orange selenite people. What you want. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you want an abundance and overflow of money. You want the money to come in quick. You want it to come in fast. And you want it to come in all at once. You want a big rain of money, okay? What's standing in your way? The 3 of Cups. A union that you have. A union that you have with someone. A union that you have with someone is standing in your way. It seems like this is a union that you are celebrating, one that you're happy to have. But it's looking like this union is not in the best interest of your money. Okay? The 3 of Cups. An emotional celebration union of some kind of emotional situation. And the action. Okay? The action, the step that you should take to overcome this, the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So the action you should do to overcome the situation, do it. Take the step and do the action that you know you need to do. Well, let's see what the action is. We have Mercury. Mercury's been coming up a lot lately. Mercury retrograde technically started yesterday. In Virgo. Okay. It's the other way around. Mercury in Virgo. In what house? In the 4th house. I've been getting Mercury in the 4th house a lot. Communication at home. That seems to be a major issue for a lot of people. Okay. So the action you should do on a spiritual level, communicate serving of others as you did in the past, okay? Communicate the serving of others as you did in the past. So spiritually, I believe that's using your words and your communication to help others, okay? Mentally, you should analyze the details of your home base or your family. And let's just move on to the physical. Physically, you should let your mind tell you how to do what you must do and do what makes you feel secure. Okay. I have a feeling that you want to do something, or you have an idea, a plan, something that you want to execute and put into action, but there's people around you telling you that it's too risky, or possibly trying to make your plan feel like it's not the right one. Okay? See if you can see that a little better. Okay. Don't listen to people when they have negative things to say about the actions that you have in play, especially when it's actions that you've thought of, things that you put thought into, things that it's not just something that you're doing out of nowhere. It's not just some random risk that you're taking. It's something that you've put time and energy into. Your loved ones, your relationship loved ones could be your family and not even a relationship, you know what I mean? Your loved ones, your family and friends. I believe they're the ones telling you to second guess this move. Don't do it. Just do it. Just do what you're feeling to do and get it done, because that is what's the right thing to do. In order to keep your family relationships intact, what you should do is communicate to them what this means to you, how much you've put into it, and the fact that, you know, this is what's gonna make you feel secure. Okay? Put some thought into your family life and how you can communicate best with them, and start communicating. I don't think this is something you should kind of like hold on to until last minute. I think it's something that you should definitely speak on. Okay? I'm going to pull a card for clarity. Okay. One card for clarity. The devil. Okay. Don't be tempted. Don't fall into temptation. Don't fall into letting others end up making the decision for you, okay? Even when you think it's your decision, I feel like there's a chance that somebody could make this decision for you by you listening to other people and what they believe is right and what they feel should be done. Don't let people manipulate you into thinking that you're making a decision against how you really feel. And I know that's confusing to say, but let me see if I can make it a little more clearer. When you communicate with the people that you care about this decision, make sure that you have all of your wits about you, all of your information, all of your facts, all of your everything that you're going to need to, for lack of better words, convince these people. Jashayla. For lack of better reasons, or for lack of better words, convince you. I mean, you're going to have to convince them, make them understand. And that's the part. You have to get them to understand the best way that you can in order to keep the home relationship intact. Okay? If you want to keep the money and keep the home relationship intact, got to start communicating, okay? All right. So for money, for the orange selenite, you want the money to come in, you're going to have to make this big move regardless of emotions, regardless of what's going on in the household, regardless of what they're telling you. Because until you make that move, nothing's going to happen, okay? Until you make that move, it's always going to be a what if. Okay? All right, guys. Moving on to the next set of cards. Put these over here, because I have to post those on TikTok later. Okay? Orange selenite. We are moving on to the next cards. The next group of cards is the Celestinite. The Celestinite, okay? For those who chose the Celestinite, here are your cards. We got your 4 tarot, actually, because one popped out. And your action of what you should do. Okay? So, all of my Celestinite, I believe that's how you say it. All of my Celestinite people, for money, what's going on in your money situation? Okay? What do you want? Ooh, you want to be able to make magic. You want to be able to manifest. Okay? What is standing in your way? The Five of Wands. Okay? Needing to sharpen your tools, needing to put your ideas into play. Okay? And the last one is the action you should take. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And then the bonus card was the Tower. Okay. So, guys, it's seeming that you're wanting to manifest here, but you are not sure how, it seems. You don't know if you're afraid to put your plan into action. You're afraid to take the first step and go out there and sharpen your tools and try your ideas out there. You're not putting your ideas and your plans and your actions out there to see if they even work in order to manifest anything. Okay? That's what this says right here. That you are wanting to manifest and make magic, but you're not putting your ideas, your actions, you're not testing your theories. Okay? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're having money difficulties. Your actions, what should you do? I think that you need to work within your capabilities, okay? Know what you're capable of and know what is out of reach. But don't be scared. And I think that's what this thing that's stopping you. I think has a lot to do with the money. It takes money to make money, and you know you don't have the money to waste. Okay? But you're going to come to this bonus card tells me that there's something that's going to come to your attention that's going to kind of shake the foundations and open your eyes, open you up to new ideas, new knowledge, new understanding. Okay? I feel like with this Seven of Pentacles being the action you should take, don't know your capabilities, work within your capabilities, but don't be scared to have to live a little tight on money either in order to make this work. Don't be afraid to have to live a little tightly until you get to where you need to go, because then you'll be able to manifest. Okay, what action should you take? Uranus in Taurus. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Uranus and Taurus. In the third house. Okay. Oh, let me turn these around because we need the reds though. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, so the third house is communication. All right. So we're having a little communication issue here. Spiritually, what action should you take? Stir up the situation by using your beliefs, by making the right connections. Maybe there's somebody, something, someone you should be talking to, or you should be networking with, that you're not utilizing to your not to your ability, that's not the word I'm looking for, to your benefit. There's something that you have to your benefit and you're not utilizing it. There we go. There's a connection, there's a person, there's a place, a phone number, an example, something that you could be using that you're not. Stir up the situation by using what you know, with your beliefs, by making connections. Network with people who are on the same wavelength as you, who believe the same things as you, to maybe give you a leg up or help you invest in some way. Okay? Mentally, be open to new ideas about the costs of the idea in question. Okay, like I was saying above, be open to the new ideas of the cost. Maybe it's not exactly the way that you want to go, but there's a cheaper route. And right now, it's the best thing to do. You might not be able to start the way you want to. Okay? Like I said, be open to the idea of living a little tightly for a little bit after you make this investment. You might have to live a little more tightly. You might have to budget a little better. Be open to new ideas about the cost of the idea in question. Maybe take a route somebody else did and you saw the way they did it. They could have done it for free or for a lot less. You know what? Sometimes you got to start where you can and work your way up. Think about Amazon. They started in a garage. Microsoft in a garage with one computer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to work your way up, and it can't start out in perfection. Can't start with perfection is what I mean. Okay? And physically invent a way to use the most direct way and get your ideas going. What's the first thing you have to do? If all you have to do is make videos, but you're thinking about editing and making it look good and wanting things to be perfect, that's never going to work. You're never going to start your videos. Think about a direct way. Okay, get on live and make it happen. Make a video. And then you get better and better at making your lives. You get better and better at doing what you need to do. Put it out there. Start putting them to work. See how they manifest to begin with. You're sitting here waiting to manifest perfection, but no, you have to start putting your ideas to work. Put them to use. Stop worrying about the cost completely. Okay? Maybe the cost to you is your energy and your time. Well, maybe right now it's going to take a little more time than you want. You have to invest something, and you're wanting to manifest, but you're letting doing it get in the way. You're literally just not doing it. I know what that's like. I've been there. Okay? But you're going to get a piece of information, some knowledge. It could be this reading right here. It could be something someone told you today that this reading is going to remind you of, or it could be something totally unrelated to this reading and happen afterwards. Whatever. But it's looking like you need to just start making moves. And when you start making moves, ripples will happen. And things will start to take effect. And you will be able to manifest. Because right now, you're not. You're not manifesting because you're not putting anything into action. The law of the universe, the law of action. Look that up. The law of action. I believe that's what's going on here. The law of action. Okay? You want to manifest? Start putting things into action, as the wands say. All right. So money, you want to start manifesting this money? You want to start manifesting this success? You should start doing stuff. I'm going to pull a card for clarity, okay? Let's get some clarity for the Selenites. Celestinite people. Celestinite, I believe that's how you say it. Okay. For this group. Okay. Okay, intuition, and it's the light side of intuition, guys. Okay, people who pick this one. If you have not made anything happen, it's simply because you're not listening to yourself. Make the first move. You already know what to do. You're just not doing it because you're waiting for perfection. I'm telling you, do it. You have the energy of the high priestess here, of a person who's connected straight to the divine. Your ideas are wonderful. They're fantastic. They're almost so unbelievable. You think you have to do all this planning. You've done enough planning. You do need to plan, and you've done all the planning that you need. Okay? Get started. Get it going. Stop waiting. Get this plan into action. Do what you have to do. Spend the time, spend the money, spend the energy. Okay? Spend the time, spend the money, spend the energy, spend the thought process, spend the days. It's going to be worth it. Put it into play, okay, guys? And that's for your money for those who picked the second one. Get your idea going and start it. Just start it. Okay? Don't think no more into it. Just do it. Okay. This is my second group. Okay, guys, the last group that I am going to be putting up is the Selenite, the regular clear or cloudy white, whatever you want to call it, Selenite. Okay, that's this card right here. I mean, this stone right here, Selenite. Okay. Also have a selenite wand. Selenite. Okay. All right, guys. Let's start. Here we go. Selenite people, what you want. The Empress. What's standing in your way? The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. And the action you should take. The Fool. Okay. What you want is to nurture an idea, a business, an investment. You want to nurture it. You want to keep it. You want to make sure that it grows, okay? But what I see here is you have too much of something. Too much energy, too much ideas, too much money, okay? What's blocking your way? You have too much of something in overflow. Of something that's too much, you need to get rid of some of it. Okay? If you're thinking about making an investment, do it. That's what I see here. If you're thinking about making an investment, definitely do it. Invest in what you're thinking about because you have more than enough saved. You have more than enough saved to make this investment and it be good for you either way. Okay? Because if you don't make the investment, there will be no chance of the abundance that you're looking for. Okay? The action you should take, the Sacred Clown, the Fool, take the risk. Okay? Let's see what the, this one's an easy one. Let's see what the karma cards have to say. Venus, love planet, the planet of love and emotions. In Gemini, an air sign. Let's see. Which house are we in? In the 8th house. Desire and things of that nature. Drive, sexual nature. Spiritually, what should you do? What action should you take spiritually? Cherish what you want to be known as a life or death issue. Cherish what you want to be known as a life or death issue. Okay, treat it like a life or death issue. All right. Mentally, enjoy what is believed about getting and using power. Enjoy what is believed about getting and using power. And physically, charm, art, and beauty are the way to use the quickest way and use other people's resources. Okay. So, this is a very interesting reading. It's saying that if it says cherish what you want to be known as a life or death issue, I feel like it's saying treat the situation as it means life or death. It's a all or nothing situation. Treat it that way. Enjoy in what is believed about getting and using power. Mentally. Mentally know that you are able to have power, get power, and use it. But always, I must add, use it the right way. Because if you do not, you will regret it. It'll come and bite you in the ass. Karma will be back for you, whatever the case may be. Okay? And physically, charm, art, and beauty are the way to use the quickest way and use other people's resources. So if you want to get this investment done quickly, I feel like you'll be able to figure out about this investment thing by having others invest with you, okay? Let them know that there's a risk, but if they put in with you and it works out, it's half the risk than it was before, okay? Invest. Whatever you were thinking about investing in, do so. And if you need to have someone else invest with you who you trust and they trust you, you can invest in together for it to be less of a loss on each part, but yet both of you can gain information about the situation. Invest with someone. Okay? Have somebody else invest first. Whatever you feel like you can do and is possible, have somebody involved with you as well. Okay? Now, that's not to say go get somebody involved in a Ponzi scheme or anything. But definitely use your charm, your art, and your beauty, whether you're man or woman, to get what you want. Make sure nobody loses in the process. Understand that you have the power in your hand to build or destroy. So if you use what you have to get what you want and make sure nobody loses in this at the same time, you will be blessed in that sense. Because you have the power to do wrong and you have the power to use your powers the wrong way, but you don't. And if you don't, then invest something. If you don't, you'll definitely manifest what you need and it'll all work out in your favor. If you want to nurture what you have and invest it into something, invest it because you have enough to do the investing, and take the risk, okay? Take that risk. Treat it as though it's a life or death situation. Do it all. It's all or nothing. Do it or don't. And use what you have to get what you want, okay? I feel like there's a change coming for you. And I feel like this investment is a good one if you do it wisely, okay? All right. Let me pull a card for clarity. Okay. Card for clarity. There we go. Ooh, the Sun in reverse. That's a playfulness, an immaturity, a blissfulness, like ignorance is bliss kind of thing. Don't go into anything without doing all the necessary groundwork first. Okay? Even if using someone else's resources. All right? Be mature about it. Don't be reckless. You can take risks without being reckless. Okay? Well, guys, thanks for watching. I hope that your questions were answered. You will find this posted, okay, on my page, and have a great day.